The departure of FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe may have been unexpected. However, some say it's not a total surprise given recent revelations. One America's John Hines has more from Washington.
The recent allegations that the FBI may have monitored the Trump campaign using FISA warrants that may have been issued based on a dossier of dubious facts could have created serious problems for FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe had he remained, and may have been a factor in his departure.
Mr. McCabe obviously would have problems if, in fact, all of these allegations about illegally obtained FISA warrants were correct, because he was at the FBI as the number 2 when these FISA applications were being submitted. That means that he would have a certain level of responsibility for any wrongdoing that may have occurred on his watch.
Responsibility for any wrongdoing on his watch, says Hans von Spakovsky, Senior Legal Fellow at the Heritage Foundation. And von Spakovsky says that it would be virtually impossible for McCabe to not have been involved in obtaining the alleged FISA warrants. And if true, his retirement wouldn't necessarily shield him from any ongoing congressional investigations.
There's no way that an application to get surveillance warrants on a transition team of an incoming president, there's no way that could have happened without the highest approval at the FBI, and that would mean the number 2 and number 1 supervisors at the FBI, they would have to approve that. The fact that he's retired does not mean that he's suddenly not subject to any urge by these committees to speak to him about what exactly happened.
So even though McCabe may be leaving the Bureau, he could be called to appear before Congress at any number of times to address, among other things, questions about his objectivity, says von Spakovsky.
There's been a lot of questions asked about his objectivity, certainly by members of Congress. You know, they've brought up the fact that in the middle of the Hillary Clinton investigation, his wife was running for the state senate in Virginia and suddenly received huge amounts of donations from a good friend and colleague of Hillary Clinton's, the Governor Terry McAuliffe.
Von Spakovsky added that if the FBI obtained FISA approvals from a judge based on false information, this would be a clear violation of the law, and any evidence obtained would not be permitted to be part of any ongoing investigation. John Hines, One American News.
We can use your help. Call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call today.